Welcome to Jeff Recommends, Remembers, and Rants. This is for grown-ups who like stories, trivia, and a good laugh. Hi, I'm Jeff, and this is episode 2. And so this time I'm gonna give you a TV show suggestion that I'll bet you've never heard of. Also, we're gonna talk about where I came from. And I have more questions, of course. And we have a Groovy Music Game, shout outs, and a request. So let's go ahead and dive in, talk about the television show. You can find this show on Netflix, and it is called Money Heist. And it comes from a Spanish production company. And this is by Alex Pina. And it's a crime drama Spanish heist television show. And I have to tell you, the cast is phenomenal. And the twists and the turns in the story are just amazing. I think the writing is similar, if not better, than Breaking Bad. It is really, really, really good. There's a little drama, a little soap opera love thing here and there, but the main gist is this heist story, and it is phenomenal. So I highly recommend that. And if you've seen that before, leave some comments in the comments section about what you thought of the show. So Money Heist. Now, where I'm from, was born in San Bernardino, California. In the St. Bernardine's Hospital, which is across the street, turns out, where Randy Rhoads was buried years later after I was born. So that's kind of, Ozzy Osbourne's first guitarist when he went solo. So that's kind of sort of cool, kind of morbid, kind of cool. Anyway, I had lots of family there in San Bernardino and friends and a lot of exes. And it turns out I learned a very important lesson in San Bernardino is that the best way to make all my exes happy is to not be with them. So I learned that early and it works out pretty well. Anyway, when you drive up the 215 freeway going into downtown San Bernardino proper, you know when you have arrived because it'll hit you. The smell from the sewer plant. I'm not even joking. I'm dead serious. Anyway, it got so hot and humid in San Bernardino. I'd drive around in my Chevy Vega, blasting my AC and Toto. I love the band Toto. If you do too, even if you don't, here's some Toto trivia. They composed the soundtrack to the Dune movie in 1984. I don't know if you knew that or not. The one that's with Sting and Sean Young. Okay, anyway, Toto also recorded a great instrumental song for the 1984 Olympics. They were just all over the place. And it was the boxing theme for the Olympics. And it's called Mudito. Steve Lukather said that the word didn't mean anything, but it's the boxing theme. It should have been a hit. See what I did there? Just boxing. Anyway, okay, so now let's continue on. Let's talk about the Michael Jackson song, Beat It. We all know that Eddie Van Halen played the solo for the song. But did you know that Steve Lukather played the rhythm guitar part and actually added some bass for Beat It? It's a true story. Here are some questions I have. Why isn't the pharmacy at Costco, or any store really, why is the pharmacy in Costco open the same hours that the store is open? Do you know? Do you know? I don't know why not. I'm thinking if I'm in Costco, going around shopping, getting free samples, sitting, taking a little nap on the lawn chairs, that the pharmacy should be open so I could go and get my prescriptions or my Claritin to help with my sinuses here in the South. Nope. I walk up, oh, the pharmacy's closed. So then I got to figure out how I can sneak in there. I'm kidding. I wouldn't sneak in there. Anyway. All right. So my second question is, why don't all the periodic table elements, the letters, why don't they match the words that it means? I mean, it's just the letters Na for sodium. I say nah. The letter K for potassium. Okay. All right. Also Fe, the letters Fe for iron. I say F that. That doesn't make any sense to me. Also, I've heard about this, and we don't have kids. That's a whole another topic. We like sleep, and Santa bringing all the stuff for us. So anyway, but Common Core math. What the heck is that? See, when I was a kid, we used our fingers and our toes and our friends' fingers and our friends' toes, and also the calculator on our phones. That's what we used to figure out, math problems. No, this is Common Core. It's like I don't even why. Why is there Common Core? I don't understand it. They make it so difficult. Okay, now we're gonna do some shout outs. Strange as you may think, me getting to this point right here, it took a lot of steps and studies and watching other videos, and I'm gonna give some shout outs and thanks here. The first video is from Diane Moore. She has her own channel, and she really digs in deep and makes things easy to understand. And believe me, and she helps people that are 40 and above get on YouTube. So there's a lot of things that just aren't easy to understand. And so Diane does a great job of breaking it down to help us people like me understand all the things that need to be done. And she is great. So thank you, Diane, so much for that. And I'm going to have links to these channels in the description, so you can go by and say, hey, Jeff sent me and all that. And anyway, thanks, Diane, for that. The second is Old Mike. This is what he calls himself, Old Mike, from Old Me Living Better. And his famous phrase is, if you're not dead, you're not done. And I've been watching his stuff too. And he has a way of really kind of breaking things down and helping you, encouraging you on this YouTube journey. And I really appreciate Mike. So go by, again, we're going to have links to his channel. You can go and check it out. Thanks, Mike, so much for what you do. Now, third shout out, Guy Hutchinson. This guy has the most incredible channel. He finds the most interesting things. Like, for instance, he did a YouTube video looking into what Retsin is. Retsin used to be inserts, but I'm not going to spoil it, but he looks into where it went. Why don't we have it anymore? Guy is really, really great. If you like old television shows like the Brady Bunch and that kind of thing, Burger King, wrestling, all these different things. Guy is great at doing these videos for these topics that you go, I wonder what happened to whatever, or, do you remember these kind of things? Guy is fantastic. And if you're lucky enough, you can find Guy at different Galaxy Cons or different conventions here and there. I'm lucky. He comes to Galaxy Con most every year, so I get to go see his panels. And anyway, thanks, Guy, for what you do. What an inspiration to me. Just, it's amazing to see what you do. So thanks. All right, so now the Groovy Music Game, here we go. I'd like you to name one song that includes a color. One song that includes a color. Please leave your answer in the comments below, and we'll see how far it goes. How many of you, there's one song that has a color in there? Leave it in the comments below. So my request before we wrap this up is subscribe if you can, share if you can, and tell your friends about this podcast or this show. Okay? So you can tell your friends and maybe your enemies. Maybe they'd like to be entertained as well. Who knows? Anyway, that's it. My name is still Jeff. See you later. See you in episode 3. Bye-bye.